Gemini, my lovely Gemini, how you doing? Welcome to your Astroflower reading going from the 24th to the 30th of July. Did you have that game changer energy come through in your life? It certainly felt good for me. It's opened up a lot of doors in my life. I hope it's opened up a lot of doors in your life as well for examination. Yes, thank you very much for being here and showing your support in every which way you do. Let's get on. I hope you have a lovely reading. Overall energy, 9 of Wands. Yeah, 9 of Wands. So, you should be heading down a path. This is the main thing about this. That you should be going off somewhere. If you're not going somewhere, then that 9 of Wands will feel like a cage for you. If you are heading down your path, and it doesn't matter if you're going in the right direction to start with, just start going. Once you start going, then life will generally pull you back to your path. But these 9 of Wands is that healthy boundaries that you are leaving behind you. It's sort of saying now it's time to move on and go forth. And just be wary of the pitfalls of the past. That's all it's sort of saying there, and you should understand that. Let's just see what's going on in your karmic message on your relationship side. You have the King of Pentacles. I think you have everything. I think you also have a lot of fear of being enjoying life. Is it a fear of enjoying life? It's a fear of letting go and allowing other people to care for you. That's what I sort of think. And I think you've got everything within your toolkit here. There's a lot of confidence, and I think this is karmic message here is trying to bring in that confidence within you in regards to your relationship. So you put down those healthy boundaries. It's not to be nasty to other people at all, because you're not like that. Essentially, Gemini, you're not, are you? So, I think those healthy boundaries can really help you out to feel your place, to feel at one with where you should be. So the universe here is bringing you in the Two of Cups. They're bringing love into your life. And to do that, you have to have this assurance and this love for yourself. That's the starting point. And it seems like it's happening here. I've seen it on your cards over the past few weeks. There's certainly an opportunity or a possibility that is around you where, a unification with yourself, but also a unification with someone else is on the cards. What's the past bringing to you? The past to the future. This is how your super subconscious guides help you to connect the past and the future. It's all about nurturing that. It's nurturing that inner connection to yourself, loving oneself, and being sort of sure and having that confidence of who you are, and not giving, not giving into that, not sort of like adjusting your morals or adjusting your position to accommodate others. I think that's a really bad thing. And I think you've got to nurture that within you to go forward within your life. Yeah, you've got the Page of Wands. It's opening. I think this just one last thing on the Seven of Pentacles. You've realised something inside you. It's not necessarily something that's outside of you. You've realised inside you, and you're in danger of doing a Nine of Swords situation with a repetitive nightmare sort of scenario here. And I would head off, take that staff, which we said in the nine of Wands there. Take that staff and head down your path. The moment you do, you are starting to create that path that is in front of you. Create those passions, connect those passions with yourself to start with, and ultimately you will be bringing in love into your life with lots of opportunities and lots of possibilities. I think if you set yourself up like this in the next couple of weeks, I think you're going to realise that there's actually, there may be someone in your life or around you who is trying to sort of ask you out in a weird sort of way or being very friendly. And you're not noticing it at the moment, but the moment you sit in your power, and the moment you sit at one with yourself and the confidence within yourself, and your position within everything, you're going to start noticing these people around you. And I think you're going to, within your relationships, you're going to realise that there's actually a lot more opportunity than you think you have. Sorry, I've just dropped a card. 10 of Wands. Are you carrying too much? No, I don't think so. Shouldn't be. If you are, as I said, those Nine of Wands, that Nine of Wands there will seem like a prison rather than a healthy boundary. So yeah, explore, open the door, sit in your power, know your values. That's really good. It's going to help you open doors to love and better relationships around you. Let's just see what's going on in your material side. You have the Ace of Wands on the karmic path, out with the old and in with the new. I've been saying this for a long time in you, and it's an opportunity that I think is it's got a long time span in it. So I think this is a case here where within inside you probably want to move on, maybe from a job you're working in, maybe just moving on in the way of getting a promotion, and therefore go for it. But some of you may want to change job, and so yeah, I would do that. I even think there's a lot to be said to, exploring your passionate side of life and your creative side of life will open a job that is completely new, different to what you initially thought. The universe here has given you the Five of Pentacles. I think this ties into the Nine of Wands, the healthy boundaries here of knocking yourself down and sort of not realizing your real worth. And you don't apply that. You don't push on that real worth. And you should do. The moment you start pushing on it, you're going to get some really good paybacks. And realizing, your capabilities and your capacities within the work you do, within your job, or with the value of you, I think the universe is trying to encourage you to realize that within yourself. It's like a blessing in disguise for you. Yeah, you now get the Ace of Cups over on this side, which is from from connecting your past to your future. I think you have ignited this desire, this heart's desire within you to do one thing or another within your career path. And I think this is what this Ace of Wands is all about. Out with the old and in with the new. And it's a karmic message here. So it's something you've got to learn, even if it's a way of doing your job in a different way. Changing it, shuffling, mixing it up a bit, I think, more than anything else. With your future self, or your future guides of how they're trying to encourage through the conversation that is within you, you get the Three of Wands. I think maybe this ties in a little bit to the Five of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands as well. Don't procrastinate. I don't mean procrastinate because you're not a procrastinator in a way, Gemini. I think it's more of a case of you doing a lot of different things. This is what I feel like. You're doing a lot of different things, which is actually stopping you from doing what you should be doing. So you may be doing a lot of things that are trying to prove to the rest of the world that, oh yeah, Gemini's got it going on, but you're not fulfilling that heart's desire. That's the feeling I'm getting from that Three of Wands. You're prepared now to go on that journey, and it's like your guides are encouraging you to go on that journey. And you get the Ace of Pentacles. The universe is screaming at you here now. Ace of Pentacles on your material side. This is all about a new job, a new business, a new project, a promotion, or anything like that. A lot of luck that you're building into your life. If you approach it with the, okay, I'm out with the old and in with the new. The old way of doing things and the new way of doing things. And realizing your value. The moment you start doing that, you're going to get a lot of good possibilities in with you. And that's what the Ace of Pentacles is all about. That new job, that offering and everything like that. Thank you very much for the support that you give this channel, by the way. It's very much appreciated in whichever way you do it. It really is appreciated. There is links in the description below that you can find to private readings and also healing sessions that you can book up with my good self. There's also an email in the description because I'm going to be doing workshops in the UK, hopefully in the US and in Australia. If you would like to participate in these workshops, they're energy workshops. learning about the connection of ourselves with energy, and then learning about chakras and auras. There's several workshops that I do over weekends. If you just drop us an email, say what you're interested in, and give us an idea of where you are in the world, so I can organise numbers and stuff like that in order to do these workshops. We're going to be clarifying with the Light Seers cards. I thank you for everything you do for me, Gemini. Yeah, this is okay. So the Nine of Wands, you get the King of Wands. This is what I was talking about, going off on that journey. Otherwise, quelling your doubts, feeling that confidence within you, or the courage that is within you to just step forward. With the King of Pentacles, you get sun, you get happiness. I think the universe and your karma is really pushing you towards happiness. And if you step in that knowledge that, yes, I should be happy, if you step into that knowledge and learning that and just being with that with you and learning about being happy with you and who you are, I think it's going to be a real godsend. It's going to be a real advantage you have over everything that's going on around you. With the Two of Cups, this is how the universe is influencing this karmic message. You get the Empress. There is a lot of possibilities here when you have a control over your emotions. And having a control over your emotions is knowing you. So it doesn't stop you from being emotional, having control over your emotions. It means that when you are emotional about something, it's going to give a lot more weight and power to that emotion. Therefore, you're going to be able to do a lot more. Rather than if I cry wolf all the time, eventually the villagers will not come up and save me when there is actually a wolf there. That's what I'm saying. When you have control over your emotions, when you do cry wolf, then you've got all that energy to get through. And there is loads of possibilities when you connect with yourself, I think. This is what the universe is trying to convey to you. With the Seven of Pentacles, that realization that is within you, you know this, and you've got to nurture that within you. It's coming in quickly now. I think it's because you know it. The universe is sort of saying, and your guides are sort of saying, okay, Gemini knows now. We're not going to waste our time here. Let's just get on and let's move on. And it's going to they're trying to bring in a lot of things quite quickly, connections to other people, which will eventually open up the doors and possibilities to happiness and love and etc. With the Page of Wands, this is that pathway that I said you're opening up with your passions. You're heading towards the ultimate abundance within your life. Abundance of love, abundance of energy, abundance of physical energy, abundance of connection with other people, abundance of friendships. That's what's sort of heading towards that way if you step into your power, basically. With the Nine of Cups, you get the Star card. Yes, go after your dreams and aspirations, I think, here. In the next couple of weeks, if you take this position and connect with your inner confidence, power, and position with you in regards to your emotions, ultimately it's going to open the doors to beautiful possibilities. Beautiful, beautiful possibilities. So see what's going on in your financial side. On the Ace of Wands, you get the Knight of Cups. Yeah, I think with this out with the old and in with the new, there is this opportunity that is breeding up within you. You are creating it, and that's what that Ace of Pentacles is all about. So this is something offering that's connecting to your heart that makes you kind of go, I want to do this. I like doing this. This is a real desire within me. That's the sort of thing you should be following it. So the Five of Pentacles, seeing things in a different way. There was, the Five of Pentacles is also about money loss. Let's put that honestly. I don't think the universe is trying to make you lose money, but in a way they're almost sort of saying you probably need to lose something in order to go after your Ace of Cups. So you have to look at this in a different way. In my books, the event, which you will find a link to in the description below, I go into, it's a real philosophy that's behind it. Sometimes you win a lot more by learning, and knowing how to lose actually allows you to win. And I think this is a lesson here that you need to sort of incorporate within your spirit and within the way you approach your physical or your material world. With the Ace of Cups, you get the Page of Swords. lots of bright ideas carrying you from one side of life to another, from one side of a ravine or lake or river to another. And it's making you sort of walk on water, making you very light. And with those emotions that have come through, I think these ideas have come through. And I think you realize what your heart has been telling you. And I think it's a good idea for you to just go ahead and follow it, basically. What's this procrastination all about? Is that what's creating that Five of Pentacles? Yeah, it's walking away from something. As I said here on the Five of Pentacles, you might need to lose something in order to gain something. And this is what, there's a hesitancy within you to walk away from something. And your guides here, I think, are sort of saying it is better for you to walk away and walk towards what sits with you, what sits with you in a good way with your heart, basically, going forward. Because that's what's going to open the opportunities for you going forward. And you are manifesting this. And you can manifest what you want out of that Ace of Pentacles. You can create what you want as in the way of a job, the way of a career path, the way of a business or project. But there seems to be something that you need to walk away from. This could be as simple as sort of kind of going, I'm not worthy. It's walking away from that attitude. Or other people are worth more than me. Walking away from that attitude. It could be something as simple as that. And the moment you do, you will be manifesting this beautiful future. With 3 aces. Gemini, there you go. Thank you very much for being here. Don't forget about those links in the description below and supporting this channel in any which way you say fit. It's very nice to have you here. Absolutely beautiful. I will see you soon. In the meantime, I've got your monthlies coming out next week as well. In the meantime, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.